The very nature of the desire to run our country selectively eliminates the sane people and caters only to the egomaniacal. Look at the recent candidates: Bill Clinton, John Edwards, Donald Trump, Jonathan Albert the Impaler Sharkey. All egos on life support. The folks who are truly smart, creative, tough, and moral tend to sit this thing out. Perhaps they realize it's not worth it, or maybe they already have a great job. More than likely, their ego doesn't need a hefty stroke. Which is why it requires America to pursue the people they want to lead them. Which is why I'm asking Congressman Thaddeus McCotter to consider tossing his hat into the ring. Look how excited he is. In my mind, he's one of the few polls who seem less interested in impressing celebrities or making cheap points of sentimentality than preserving the freedoms unique to our delightful island nation. And this is not an endorsement, mind you, and I'm not even allowed to vote since the incident in the public library. But I'm just saying, Congressman, please make this interesting, if anything, so I can get a free campaign button. It's a perfect clasp for my shorty robe. And if you disagree with me, then you, sir, are worse than Hitler. Congressman, or Congo, as I like to call you in the backyard. What do you say? Is it time for you to think about this? Huh?
Well, Greg, despite your little soliloquy there, my faith in the American people remains unshaken.
Oh, that's good, yes.
Every single one of you, every single American, is the faith and future of this country. And what we need in Washington is someone who understands that the wave of the future is not big government, it is self-government. Someone in Washington who will truly feel and understand the pain, the anguish of 14 million unemployed Americans. The feeling of being trapped of up to 30 million Americans today who cannot find better jobs because they are not there. People who understand that at a period of time where inflation is rising, wages are declining. People who need to know that someone in Washington, no matter how derided or disposable someone else thinks you are, will stand for you. That is why today I am announcing my candidacy for the nomination of my Republican Party to serve as your President of the United States.
The book on you generally, Congressman, is that you're usually the smartest guy in the room. And that means, though, that you're smart enough to know that you can't possibly win this thing. And when smart people make long shot runs at the presidency, they're either trying to position themselves for a run in the future, or they're trying to position some issues that they want to see addressed in the campaign. Are either of those the case with you?
No, I'm certainly not the smartest person in the room, Devin. I'm talking to you. and secondly, look, as Haley Barbour said today, the field is wide open from anyone, even someone in the back of the pack, that can get traction and come forward as the Republican Party's nominee. I believe him. I think that his experience in the Republican Party shows that. And I, for one, have too much respect for the presidency and too much concern for what's happening to the American people to play politics with this. It's going to be a primary campaign. I'm under no illusions as to the ardor of the task before me. But I also believe that the opportunity and the necessity is there, and the willingness of the American people, especially in the Republican primary, to listen to a new message. And the only way you can find out if they're receptive to it is to ask.
You announced that you're running over the July 4th holiday, and a lot of people have said you don't have the name recognition of a Michelle Bachmann, a Tim Pawlenty. How do you get your name out there, and what do you want the people to know about you?
Well, the first thing we've seen, this is the Republicans' social networking election. The president had one in 2008 where he showed he was a savant, and he actually got past someone no one ever thought would not be the Democratic nominee. So you have to utilize social networking. You have to take your message directly to the people, especially in caucus states like Iowa and New Hampshire, and you have to hope that the message resonates with them. We've already seen instances where people you've never heard of before, and I include myself in that, can go up very quickly and can come down very quickly. The public is attuned. They know we face great challenges, and they want to hear what somebody wants to do about it, and if they like it, they'll get behind it.